Taraswrld is TikTok's most out-of-touch and entitled influencer, which, if you know anything about TikTok, really is saying something. Like, the biggest thing. She just recently caught fire for bullying a nurse that was working overtime because they wouldn't give her a free shirt. I'm not joking about any of this, by the way. There's a lot more to it than that, obviously, but you'll have to watch through the video to find out. I'm so good at YouTube and retention, aren't I? As I looked into it, though, I found out that this situation here happens to be the least of our worries in regards to Taraswrld. Because this girl has found herself in so many scandals over the years that it's actually hard to count. So we're gonna go over all of them today. So subscribe to the channel, not only to make me feel better after enduring tens of hours of Tara's content, but also for this utterly bonkers comment that I got the other day, which has really rocked my world, to be honest. Like, I truly don't know what to say to it. Of course, other than, shalom and subscribe. Anyways, let's get right into the recent video that sparked all this controversy, shall we? And surprisingly, unlike every other topic on this channel, this video is actually still up, which in a way I kind of respect, but let's have a watch.
Girls, I need your help. This is like a really specific request, but if anyone that lives in the LA area has this halter top from For Love and Lemons in a size small or extra small, can I please borrow it for New Year's Eve? I need it. This is do or die for me. I want to wear this shirt so bad, but it's sold out everywhere. I looked everywhere. I scoured the internet. This is like a shot in the dark, but for Coachella, I needed this like specific tube top, and one of y'all came through and Uber packaged it to me, and it was really kind. So if like anyone has this halter top, I would really appreciate it. It would make my year. I guess like DM me on Instagram if you live in LA and you like have this specific halter top. Oh my god, thank you. Girls, I need your...
It's a strange, but seemingly very innocent video of an influencer asking for a top because it's out of stock. Like, what could possibly be wrong with this, right? I mean, the comments are exactly what you'd expect as well. It's just people saying that they have the shirt, that she should check her DMs, because presumably they've DM'd her, which I know is high-level analysis, by the way. Like, I'm a bit of an investigator. You get a lot of people asking for, like, payment for the shirt as well, though. Which, when you see how expensive the shirt actually is to buy, I don't even think is the most unrealistic or I guess entitled expectation ever, especially when you take into account how much money Tara actually has, which is a whole topic in and of itself, by the way, because half of her account is her basically just begging and talking about how poor she is, which is hilarious. You'll soon see why. Anyway, I'd say unsurprisingly, but it is actually a huge shock just how much shit hit the fan because of this. Like, yeah, it's not necessarily a normal thing for an influencer to do. I've never really seen something like this happen before. I've seen, you know, people on the internet ask for things from their audience, but, you know, not in this specific type of way. But it's not the type of video you watch and go, whoa, holy, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what planet am I on? This is the most insane shit. It just seems like, I don't know, standard influencer bullshit. I'll play the follow-up, though, because this is where shit gets mad. It's also where she herself gets very mad, which causes about a couple 100,000 people to get really mad as well.
Yesterday, I posted a TikTok asking if any of my followers had this like specific halter top that I wanted to wear on New Year's Eve that I could borrow, and a couple people came forward saying that they have it, but literally all of them were just trying to get money out of me. So Revolve just opened up at the Grove, so we're gonna go there and see if I can find anything to wear on New Year's Eve tomorrow.
Oh shit, no, you know what, actually, I was about to, like, you know, take the piss a little bit, but now I actually feel really bad. Like, see, this is the thing that people don't understand about, you know, being an influencer or being on YouTube or a TikToker is, like, they think it's easy, like it's a cushy job, but when shit like this happens to you, man, it is rough.
A couple people came forward saying that they have it, but literally all of them were just trying to get money out of me.
Like, let's be real here. How can you watch a millionaire be really sad that followers don't want to give them a shirt for free when she has enough money to go buy it at the store, which she's doing right now, and not feel horrible because of it? Like, I just wish there was a non-profit or like a charity or some sort of organization I could donate to help people like this, because it really does break my heart.
Grabbed a latte first because I just got my hair done for New Year's Eve, and having my hair down overstimulates me so bad that I become exhausted and anxious. So the Grove is fucking packed. Revolve, oh my god. I found nothing. What do I do? I'm going into Addicted, the teeny bopper store, because I'm running out of options. I hate it in there. I didn't want to be there anymore. I found nothing, but I have a shitty attitude today, so I think it was karma for hating everything and everyone and being a bitch.
Guys, I don't know, but I'm on the edge of my seat here. Like, is she going to find the dress that she needs? Or not even dress, the fucking top that she needs at, I don't even know what these stores are. Am I just too poor to know what these stores are? I've never heard of these in my life. I'm either too poor or too British to know what the fuck she's talking about.
Today, that I didn't find anything just now. So now I'm screwed. Big time screwed.
You know, as horrible as I do feel for her, I'm sure she'll live. Also, if you're willing to pay for it at the store, like I said earlier, just pay the fan that's willing to give it to you. Or rent it to you, however you want to phrase it. I mean, they'll probably have to deliver it anyway. Like, they're not gonna fucking hand deliver it to you. They'll probably have to post it anyway. You're gonna pay for the postage, surely. So why not just chuck an extra couple bucks in to appease them? You know, nothing stupid, like $1,000 or some bullshit like that. But, I don't know, just buy it off them. Just be like, look, you give me the shirt, and I will give you the money for the shirt that you can just use to buy a new one when they're back in stock. Well, that seems like a totally fair and, you know, amicable agreement there. Because they get a brand new version that isn't worn out at all, and you get your shirt for New Year's. You know, you clearly have the money to do so, because you said in the original video it wasn't the money that was holding you back, it's because it was out of stock. So, I don't know, this is just such an easily solvable situation in my opinion. But then again, this whole account is just built off of minor inconveniences and dramas that make up her day-to-day life. It's like the horrors and trauma of a generic TikTok narcissist. The life-ruining, devastating problems from an LA millionaire TikToker. Now, let's be clear here as well. There's a high likelihood that people who are asking for money were just trying to bullshit her and weren't actually gonna send. They're trying to scam her, basically. But, like, I don't know, there's ways around that as well. Just say, all right, look, I get the shirt and then I pay you. And because you're an influencer with, like, millions of followers, you actually do have something to lose there. It's not like you can just take the shirt and scam them, because then they can come out, tell everyone you scam them, and you're fucked. Like, your public image is enough to put at stake there, in my opinion. Like, again, man, this did not have to be an issue at all. But unfortunately, it became one because of this comment right here by A. Hi everyone, it was me. I am so sorry. I am a nurse and there's so many sicknesses going around and it was so short-staffed and I had to stay overtime. I just got off and it's 3 a.m. I have apologized to Tara. There were many patients in the emergency room tonight. Heart, I'm not a hater and I still do love her content. And then she responds, sorry, I sort of fucked the timeline up a little bit. This is in the next video comment is in the next video that we're gonna look at. No, she finally deleted it. Oh my God, this was up yesterday. Oh fuck, why is it gone? Tell you what, it's been a while. You wanna get on camera, Prince? This is why he's crying. He wants to be on camera. Hello. You want to say hi to the people? I tell you what, Prince, you can watch this video with me. But before that, this video is sponsored by Hypnosio. I want to talk about something that has honestly surprised me, because health and bad habits are one of those things that everyone has opinions about. However, like a majority of things on the internet, most of the advice out there just doesn't work long term. Or in many cases, even in the short term. Health-wise, for me, the issue was never just food, it was always stress, which for many causes sort of portion creep or eating on autopilot, but in my case in particular, it was an abundant avoidance of food. Especially when I was busy or overwhelmed, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. Luckily, I'm in a much better place now, but I'd be lying if I said that there still weren't bad days or those old habits don't creep in every now and then. Which is why recently, I've been trying out today's sponsor, Hypnosio. Hypnosio is a self-hypnotherapy app which was designed to help with a whole bunch of issues, the most popular of which being weight management. Whether that be losing weight, gaining weight, or even maintaining the same weight. It doesn't really do this using cheap tricks though, it does it by working on the subconscious patterns that determine why and when we eat. There's a huge emphasis on emotional eating, stress-related cravings, and portion control, as opposed to things like calorie counting, for example. And like I said, although weight management might be one of the more popular options, there's a whole host of others. There's also options for sleep, alcohol, or just addiction in general, and plenty more. I'd say my favorite part about it all is just how easily it fits into your life. You just put on a guided session on your phone, tablet, whatever you've got lying around, and then you just follow along. No drastic lifestyle changes, no obsessing over food. It's more about building a healthier relationship with eating so that these better choices can almost feel automatic over time. The entire goal isn't to look for quick fixes, but rather long-term changes. The whole program is built around the idea that when you address habits at the subconscious level, results are more likely to stick. It's also way more affordable than in-person hypnotherapy, and you can use it anywhere, anytime, which makes it great if you're busy, traveling, or just tired of yo-yo dieting. So if you've ever tried restrictive plans for any of these issues and felt as though something was missing, then Hypnosio may very well be worth a look. So if you're interested, then use my link in the description and pinned comment to get 15% off your first Hypnosio subscription. Alright, back to the video.
One of my haters did something fucked up to me today. So you know the whole halter top drama that did not have to be a drama? I was literally just asking the girlies if anyone had a shirt I could borrow. I consider like my audience my friends. I wouldn't make TikToks if I didn't consider y'all friends. Like that's just not...
Oh, fucking hell. You were not asking your friends. You were not asking the girlies. You were asking your fans. You were asking your viewers. Like what the fuck is... This is like... I thought we left this sort of mindset a decade ago on YouTube. My viewers, they're my friends, you know, they're almost my family. You're my brothers and sisters, each and every one of you, my children even. It's like, for those who have ever worked like a 9-to-5 office job, then really, and with like a dickhead boss especially, and when you go for an interview, they're like, you know, what's different about this workplace as opposed to other ones is that all of us, we're like family, and we stick together, and we give each other $350 tops for New Year's Eve when asked. I mean, I'm sure I don't need to say it, we're all so used to hearing it, but the audience are not your friends, the influencers are not your friends, it's just a viewer-influencer relationship. I fucking hate the word influencer, to be fair. I'm a YouTuber, not an influencer. That's it, that's all it is, man. This is the only living creature that I actually have influence over. You know, not you guys, hopefully. To Prince, I'm not a YouTuber. To Prince, I am God.
An influencer, people assume that I'm like the worst person in the world, I'm evil, I don't deserve respect, I don't deserve kindness, all the things. Which makes no sense to me, it's literally just like the job that I have, but like whatever. I had this like halter top that I really wanted to wear for New Year's Eve, but it was sold out everywhere, so I was like, oh my god, I have 5 million girls that follow me on TikTok, let me see if any of them have it that they could lend to me.
You can feel as though you deserve respect, or just because you're a TikToker, it don't mean that you are as deserving of respect as, you know, other people. But I'll tell you what you don't deserve, a $350 top for free for New Year's Eve in like a day or two shipping time without needing to spend a fucking dime for it. That is not something you can claim to be deserving of just because you have a couple followers on TikTok. Hey, but nothing wrong with asking. Nothing wrong with asking. You just can't get this fucking ass mad when it doesn't happen, in my opinion.
I made a video, I was like, does anyone have this like specific shirt that they could like let me borrow just for a night and then I'll send it back to you? And a couple people were like, oh, I have it. And I was like, oh, great. Like, can I please borrow it? I'll take such great care of it. I'll give it back to you right after New Year's Eve. And they were like, yeah, for $2,000 bucks. I was like, all right, I'm not playing this game. They were trying to use me for money. I was like, okay, that's not worth it. I'm just gonna go to the mall and find a shirt there. So I planned on going to the mall today, but I got a DM late last night like, hey, I have that shirt, like you can borrow it. I was like, oh my god, really? Like, I will take such good care of it. I'll send it right back to you after New Year's Eve. Like, she lived in the valley. She was gonna Uber package it to me. We were chatting for a while. She seemed so nice. So today I did not go to the mall because I was like, she's Uber packaging me the shirt. Didn't go to the mall today. I was completely relying on her. She ghosted me. She was playing the long game. She was like pretending like she like loved me so that I wouldn't go to the mall and like find a shirt. And then she like ghosted me. I'm honestly like, right on. If I hated someone that much, I wouldn't be able to like pretend like I loved them for as long as she did. She fucked me over real bad. She was just like, yep, hasn't answered me in like 3 hours.
She got bamboozled, basically. She got fucked over heavy. Bit of an epic prank, if you will. Or maybe not. Like, it is pretty presumptuous to say that because you were ghosted or left on red for, not even left on red, but not even seen for a few hours, that this person fucking despises you and that it was all a ruse, a ploy, if you will. She got whammied. So now with that in mind, let's have another look at the comments, shall we? So just to refresh your recollection, here is the original comment. I'm not going to read it again, but then Tara Lynn responds with, if you knew you were going to be working, you shouldn't have offered, or you could have told me so that we could have worked around it. Like, respectfully, give me a break. Yeah, I love that you're the one who needs a break. Someone who can say that a part of their career is asking 5 million people for a fucking shirt. Like, that video of you begging for a shirt has upped your brand, this has upped your publicity. You're making more money now from begging for a shirt. But you need the break, not the ER nurse that has had to work overtime and got out their shift at 3 a.m. Now, some people have been speculating that this person is bullshitting about actually being a nurse as well, which would be extra hilarious because then it's a double whammy. She got left on red, and then she got fucked over on messages for the shirt, and then she got fucked over just PR-wise as well. But to be fair, even if they are lying about this response from Tara is tasteless in my opinion. Like, just chill. It's just a shirt. You're not fucking entitled to it by any means. If this was an actual friend of yours, I would understand why you'd be pissed. Like, totally. It's justified as hell. But it's a TikTok user by the name of A, whose profile picture is just gray. You know, you dumped all your eggs in one basket and you got fucked over for it, man. It happens to all of us. It's not a big deal. But this reaction here, that is, you know, that's what you can control, and you fucked it a little bit. So she got quite angry, and she made a response video to it all. It's a halter top. It's not that deep. If your friend told you to not worry about going to the mall because they have a shirt you can borrow for a party, and then they randomly never answer you about the shirt the night of the party, you would also be annoyed. It's not that deep. Obviously, it was just annoying. Okay, move on. I agree, it's not that deep, but you kind of made it deep with that terse response that you responded to the comment with. Like, if it wasn't that deep, you would have just responded like, you know what, mate? Just things don't always go the way that we expect them to. No biggie. Sucks, but whatever. Maybe even throw in a thank you for offering if you've got your PR brain on properly. But also, first and foremost, well, it wasn't first, but this should have been first and foremost. It's not your fucking friend. It's grey A. You don't even know if they're telling the truth about being a nurse. Like, how could that possibly be your friend? How can you consider all of your audience friends to be, what, you have 5 million fucking friends, do you? People who you don't even know the names of. Like, it's just, you know, it is incredibly entitled and very, very funny. Like, it was a huge deal. She was chatting shit, but when the tides turn, it's not, guys, it's not that deep. What are we doing here? Chill out. It's just a shirt. Ma'am, she didn't ghost you. She was actively trying to prevent people from turning into ghosts. You know, she was at work, would have worked fine, instead of actively trying to prevent people. Oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a doctor. Oh, what, you mean you actively try to prevent people? It's like, no, fuck you. I'm a doctor. Chill. What is this TikTok language censoring bullshit, man? I feel like I complain about it in every video, trying to, it's so bad. Imagine you're like a true crime YouTuber and it's like, instead of saying, oh, he got murdered, he got turned into a ghost, like the ghost power up from Mario Galaxy. It's just a TikTok. I know I'm being too harsh, but whatever. Putting an essential worker on blast to 5 million people over a shirt and then telling everyone it's not that deep is wild. Yeah, it's a good point, because they're gonna get shit on a lot for that comment. I do like the idea though that like, that Tara is expecting this nurse in the middle of, let's say she was like a surgeon or something, in the middle of the fucking surgery, like she's just pulled someone's heart out. She stops for a second. The co-workers are like, mate, what are you doing? Like, we need to do this quick. And she's like, just feel like I forgot. Oh, shit! Everyone's freaking out like, oh, fuck, have we fucked? He goes, oh, I forgot to give Taraswrld on TikTok the shirt that I promised her. I feel like they get slapped around the operating room like that. Actually, no, it is a pretty big deal. I feel like all the other surgeons in the room would understand. They'd be like, oh, well, fuck, you know what? That takes precedence over this. Fuck this patient here. Taraswrld, she's my friend. I follow her on TikTok, man. Go get her the shirt. So if anything, she's actually right here, man. Like, she should have fucking figured it out. Things get even crazier, though. She releases another response.
And I know I keep saying like, y'all, it's not that deep, and everyone's like, then why are you still making videos? I'm making this video because people are commenting on my stuff and DMing me saying, Taraswrld values a halter top over a human life. If she had said to me, hey, I have the halter top that you want and I wish I could get it to you, but I actually have a shift tonight at the hospital, you know what I would say? I would say, oh my God, that's totally fine. Like, go slay at your job. Like, good luck tonight. Like, love you forever. Like, but that wasn't the case. And like, who cares? Am I explaining this? Oh my God. Okay. So we were talking for like 12 hours, right? We started talking the night before New Year's Eve, and she was like, yeah, I live in the valley. Like, I'm going to get you this halter top. It's going to be great. We were chatting. We were whatever. We're talking for like 12 hours about the halter top. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't go to the mall to get a shirt because she said that she would give me the halter top. Then like 4 o'clock rolls around and I had to leave by like 6. She just stops answering.
So you said in that text TikTok, you said that the friend told you not to go to the mall, but it sounds like from here, you chose not to go to the mall on your own volition.
Never mentioned work once. She just stopped answering until like midnight. So yeah, I was annoyed, and you would be annoyed too if your friend was like, yeah, like, don't even worry about going to the mall. I have a shirt that you can wear to this specific party, this specific dinner. Like, I have something that you can wear. So you don't go to the mall and then your friend ghosts you that day and never gives you the shirt. You'd be annoyed too, but it's not that deep. I was just annoyed.
Yeah, but also, if it was my friend, I'd have the ability to like actually walk over to their fucking house and smash their door open and be like, mate, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you fucking me over? Like, we're pals, we're friends, we back each other. What you doing? Unfortunately, you can't do that though, because you don't have this girl's address. You don't know the first thing about her. Not that if you knew her address, driving over and banging on the door is a good idea. I'm just making the point here that you don't even know her fucking name. The profile picture's grey, the name is A, it might not even be a real, but it could just be you on an alt account. I'm not even extinguishing that from the realm of possibility, by the way, because this girl here is so hungry for attention in any way, shape, or form. She very well could have done that shit. Mate, what is this comment, by the way? I work in PR, and an apology technology would be your best option right now. You can always even use ChatGPT for guidance until you hire a PR team. I don't know if this person actually works in PR, but if they do, someone needs to fucking fire their ass. Use ChatGPT for guidance. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just a top, man. Get another top. Like, what if it's not, look out, it's not that deep. Look how mad you're getting though. Look how angry she is. There's so many videos that she's made on it. This might be the first time I've ever seen an influencer be reverse parasocial LMAO. It's a good point, actually. Like, she considers her audience to be her best friends. The audience probably don't even think of her like that. Girl, I'm afraid you lost touch. I'd agree with that, but I don't think she was actually ever in touch. Not like in touch with me personally, although she's not done that either, but you know what I mean. Also, if my friend did this to me, but my friend was also an ER nurse who was working overtime, I don't think I'd be that pissed off. Like, no mate, put the scalpel down and pick the halter top up and drive over to my fucking gaff.
For making videos and commenting on my stuff like Taraswrld hates healthcare workers. Taraswrld values a halter top over a human life. I'm like, oh my god. Some of y'all take shit way too fucking seriously. Even the girl that was supposed to give me the halter top, she like made this like declaration. She was like, I'm taking a step back and I will be like logging out of TikTok. I'm like, girl, what? Like, what are we talking about? Everyone needs to be heavily medicated this year, I think.
I wish I need to see this girl's account now, but I think the original comment was deleted, unfortunately. Because that does sound a tad well, I guess maybe it's not that dramatic, because if she's received that terse of a response, and she has 5 million followers, Tara does, it's not impossible that the account in question was receiving hundreds upon hundreds of comments just fucking ripping into her.
2025 ended with people saying that influencers, she did not feel like it was fair, that she...
Some of y'all take shit way too fucking seriously. Even the girl that was supposed to give me the halter top, she like made this like declaration. She was like, I'm taking a step back and I will be like logging out of TikTok. I'm like, girl, what? Like, what are we talking?
So again, goes on to say that everybody else is taking this way out of proportion and they're taking it way too seriously. But at the same time, it didn't stop after the first video. She made so many videos herself that it's like, wait, are you gaslighting us? Because did we take it too seriously, or are you taking it too seriously?
To be fair, a leaf could fall off of a tree and this lady would make 10 fucking TikToks on it. She makes a video every like hour, it seems. I know I've made a couple Astrovino videos, but if she was in my shoes, she would have made at least 500.
You should have just had a backup plan for your top because you were trusting a literal stranger. And not even too long ago this evening, she actually posted another video sharing the shirt because people were like, can we at least see the top that we're referencing? It is a $239 top that, again, she was expecting this girl to send for free for her to just wear for New Year's Eve. Now, she goes on to state that the woman who offered the shirt did make this declaration on how she was leaving, and these are the screenshots that she has on her page.
Okay, yes, here we go. This is what I want to see. Big up to Sip Tea with Brittany, by the way, for this. I'm not showing my face because I've been getting harassed and bullied all day. I could have just deleted my account and ignored everything and let her twist the narrative about me, but I didn't because I did love Tara. I still want to as well because she had been my favorite creator since 2022. This is what makes me think it might actually slightly be fake, because who the fuck has Taraswrld as their favorite creator, quite frankly? Like, this for me is the most compelling evidence that it's just Tara herself, because I don't know anyone that would sit, oh mate, you seen the new Taraswrld TikTok, mate? Yeah, it was well good, wasn't it? Bunch of fucking lassies at the pub talking about Taraswrld's drunk adventure. Oh, I just feel so bad for her, bro. Like, she didn't get this fucking halter top. Especially because this person is employed, they're a doctor. Like, they're actually smart. Why would they watch Taraswrld? Maybe just, I don't know, a form of escapism. Such a hard, traumatic job. You just want to watch some dumb shit when you're back home or something. Probably a lot of my audience as well is people like that. Just people who like, you know, work really hard and want to just chill, unwind a little bit, play some fucking Sims and watch Dankyjabo. That makes more sense though, because these videos are like an hour sometimes, so you can just do something in the background. But if it's a TikTok, you're gonna be scrolling constantly, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I guess I'm just not enough of a TikTok user to know about it all. Because fuck me, like, her content is so unappealing in my... We'll get into more of it later and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's like, there's fucking nothing to it. I'm not exaggerating here. It's some of the shittest content I've ever seen. I went on a cruise because of her for my family vacay in 2022. I know I shouldn't have to explain myself, but it's genuinely hurtful for all healthcare workers that people are constantly dismissing the fact that we are faced with the worst situations and have to make the best of it. I was gonna just end up giving her the shirt, but after the video and without her even letting me explain myself, I don't support her anymore, and I won't be speaking on this anymore or any longer. And for the final time, here is the exact situation. And then here we get like a CIA document timeline of the whole thing. The night prior, I texted Tara, I have the top. The day of, I texted her needing an additional hour. I was about to clock out and go home, and I was ready to send it to her. When I worked that day, I wasn't too packed and I had some downtime. I clocked out and the charge nurse, my supervisor, needed me to stay. Someone was actively coding and I had to throw my stuff down and go and help. I immediately realized after the shift and texted her by apologizing and was going to give her the top, but then she made that video and hearing everything people were saying is disheartening. I will be leaving social media after this. I'm not an influencer. I had this account in 2020 and barely use TikTok. Be kind to healthcare workers. Be kind to people in general. Not everything is content. Okay, so it's nowhere near as dramatic as I guess I thought it was. Like, it's not just some lassie who thinks they're this huge influencer and like stepping back, they're gonna have this profound impact on TikTok. It's just someone being like, look, I don't appreciate the shit I've been getting. I'm gonna leave this account now, so don't try messaging me. Which I think is totally fair and normal. Like, if this is a real person, they truly haven't done anything wrong here. Anyway, Tara has released about 3 more responses. So let's have a look at all 3, I guess.
I hate that this still bothers me, but it does. I love to say all the time that online hate doesn't bother me anymore because of all the things that I've went through in the past. I feel like it made me a tougher person, and it did, but it still bothers me, and I hate that it does. I'm gonna explain myself one last time because I am going crazy and I can't help it. I am not a mean person. I am not mean to people. I love people and I love animals, and I hate—
Who the fuck asked about animals? Why would you bring that up randomly in this response video where, yeah, I mean, you are mean, but to respond to someone like that, I feel as though there has to be a little bit of nastiness in you, or just like pure, unadulterated, mean rich girl entitlement in you. Look at this response. Look at this comment here, by the way. Is everyone missing the point? Replying to a text takes 1 second. I'm with Tara on this. Sorry, not sorry. I would bet my fucking life savings that this person has definitely seen a notification on their phone, didn't want to respond to it, and left it for a few days at some point in their life. And that's not even what happened here, by the way. Like, she was fucking working. And even if she was like a complete fucking arsehole hater that just wanted to ghost you because she couldn't be bothered with it, it doesn't justify this response, in my opinion. Like you say, it shouldn't be that deep. You shouldn't be relying on your viewers to provide you with the things that you want for New Year's Eve. If you didn't plan ahead enough for what you wanted, that's not our problem. I say our, like I'm a fan of her. It's not their problem. But with all that taken into account, she does love animals. So that does change things a lot. We'll talk about her animals later, by the way, because there's a huge controversy from a few years back that we'll talk about soon about her bird. I'm going to play a little clip regarding that scandal, actually, really quickly. Just as a wee teaser so that you know what's to come.
One of my scandals was that people thot that I had with my pet bird. I feel like I got—
All right, we're going to stop there because I don't want to give you guys too much. We're edging for a little bit. We'll get back to that in like, I don't know, a fucking hour. I don't know how long this recording will be. Let's get back to this response, right?
Understood right now because I really am not the person that y'all think I am. My favorite thing in the world is like going to a coffee shop or going to the grocery store and having little conversations with strangers in the line at the grocery store or in the elevator. I love—
Fucking bullshit, by the way. There's no way that having conversations with people in the line of Walmart or some dumb shit, that is not your favorite thing in the world. So, would you rather have a chat with a stranger at a line in Walmart or have like 20 quid worth of fried chicken in front of you right now? I know what I'd pick. Favorite thing in the world. Fucking bollocks, man. There's no shot. She's just chatting shit, man, like she's a professional waffler. Black belt waffler.
Extremely empathetic towards people. I love animals. Like, that's—
Bro, why does she keep talking about how much she loves animals? No one gives a fuck what you think about animals. Maybe you love animals a bit too much, judging from that clip we just watched, actually.
I feel like I had a very normal human reaction to what she did. I did not know she was a nurse. I did not know that she had a shift that night. All I knew is that we were talking all day. She was like, I'm gonna Uber package you the shirt. I didn't buy the shirt myself because it was sold out. So I was like, oh, let me ask the girlies if anyone has this fucking halter top that I want to wear because I have 5 million girls that...
The girlies is like, you send a message into the sort of girls group chat that you might have. Mind you, if she had a girls group chat, she'd probably be like, she'd be that person who, there's like a separate group chat with everyone but her. And she'd never know, she'd be like, why is the group chat always so dead, man? This video is 5 minutes long, by the way. You can combine all these. There's like a feature-length film about this fucking halter top.
The girly is if anyone has this fucking halter top that I want to wear because I have 5 million girls that follow me, maybe one of them has it and they can Uber package it to me. I wasn't trying to like scam a shirt off of somebody. Like it was just sold out and I wanted to like ask one of my followers if they had it. Like that's not that, whatever. So we were like talking all day and then she just like stopped answering for the rest of the night. So when I made that video, I was like thinking, I was like, wow, she definitely got me good. Like, I think that this is like a hater of mine that did this on purpose to like fuck up my night. That's why I said that. I had no idea she had a shift. I didn't know she was a nurse. When she finally got back to me that night, I had a very normal human reaction. I didn't flip out on her. I was just like, girl, what the fuck? Like, I was relying on you. And that is a totally normal response, but because I'm a public figure, people expect me to be this pushover, and I'm not. I wasn't like, fuck you and fuck your family. I was just like, what the fuck? Like that, whatever. I'm allowed to be.
You did flip out a little bit. Like, this is a very mean response right here. And at this point, you did know about them being a nurse and shit. Like, it's not a nice thing to say. You can't say you're like an empathetic, understanding human and reply with shit like this.
Bothered by that. Just because I'm a fucking influencer doesn't mean I have to be like, oh my god, no, it's fine. Like, I'm not a pushover. I never have been, I never will be. People are commenting left and right like, oh my god, you owe that nurse the biggest apology. I'm like, for what? What? But no matter what I say, no matter if I apologize, no matter if I do what I'm doing right now, no matter if I don't say anything at all, people will still hate me for it because that's how the internet works. I say all the time, if TikTok wasn't my...
No one would have hated you if you didn't say anything at all. The problem is the initial fuck up where you just flipped out because they didn't give you this shirt and they're a nurse. If you just ignored that, or better yet, not made a follow-up video crying about not receiving the shirt from a fan of yours for free, none of this would have happened. It's just not something worth complaining about, in my opinion. Like, let's be real here. The shirt was, let me double check how much it was. It was definitely over $200. Yeah, $239. That's like a bicycle is $200, $239. If you were to take someone's bicycle who you've never met before, who you don't know, I think you'd be insane to give it to them for free. You're basically you wouldn't ask someone for $200. You're basically asking a random fan of yours to borrow $200. Like, it's not normal. Let's stop pretending it is. It's not a friend of yours.
I would do everything in my power. I would make it my life's mission to ban this app forever because it's ruining our world. It is so negative. It is so toxic and it makes me so sad, but I love it at the same time. Like,
yeah, because it makes you all of your money. Of course you love it. It's your job, man. Not everyone loves every aspect of their job. Things about YouTube that fucking piss me off, but ultimately it's like... it's pretty fucking great.
I have my dream job. I hate that it's like this sometimes because I wake up every single day so grateful and confused on how I'm in this position. I love making videos. I love having a community of followers. That's why I call you guys my friends, because I grew up watching YouTubers and they felt like my friends because I could escape from whatever I was going through in my life and like sit down and like watch my friend on YouTube, and I loved it. And I love what I do so much. It makes me cry like daily. So I hate that it's become this like negative, toxic space because it's my dream. I'm living my dream, but I'm not gonna like apologize for things that I'm not sorry for. That is like such a normal thing that I did. But because I'm in the public eye, people are calling me fucking evil. I'm like, I'm not evil. Like, go outside, take a walk. I was like a pretty iffy person when I was a teenager, as we all were. Like, I wasn't like the best person in the world, but I still never like wished for people's downfalls. I never wished for people to like fuck up. I was never in the comment section of like content creators or celebrities posts like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. Like, I was never like that. That has never been something that I do. And I can't believe there's so many people out there that do that every day. This whole situation was taken out of context. I'm allowed to be annoyed.
Out of context? What's the context that is missing here?
And I'm gonna leave it at that. And this is the last video I'm making about this, but I'm gonna be so honest with you guys and transparent. I am losing my mind.
The last video she's making on, that was the biggest lie. That is a horror lie.
And so this is the last thing. And I know people are gonna comment like, why are you dragging this? Y'all are dragging it. No matter what I do, it will be wrong.
That's a cold video, that one. Honestly, that is a banger. I'm still confused as to why she mentioned that she loves animals twice. Oh, she must think that healthcare workers are lowly animals. She must just see them as mere fucking dogs to her. Because why else, I mean, why else would she mention that she loves animals? It just doesn't make any sense. It's the most irrelevant piece of information. It wasn't a normal, empathetic, like, you made a whole video lambasting her, calling her like a hater, even like sociopathic. Like, I could never pretend to like someone that much and then fuck them over. It is like subhuman scum. She didn't say that exactly, but you get the point here. If it wasn't that deep, you would have just said, okay, I got bamboozled, fair play, they fucked me over, it was an epic prank, I fell for it, we move. Ultimately, New Year's Eve isn't about halter tops, is it? Anyway, there's more responses, even though she said that would be the last one. This one, she goes insano mode in this one.
Y'all, I'm crying. I'm only saying this right now because I've seen a couple of people now catching on and saying this, but I've been thinking this for days. There ain't no way that girl is a nurse. First of all, when she first DM'd me, like, she already had like 200,000 followers, yet she has no profile picture.
Actually, she is a nurse, because this comment here says, guys, the nurse is my younger sister, and she can't even believe this is still going. We are thrifting the halter this week. That's me when I lie. Cold lie right there. Fucking TikTok comments, man. I'll never get bored of them.
Again, no profile picture, like super sketchy, zero post, no link to an Instagram, whatever. Then yesterday, she was posting these like weird ass fake pictures on her TikTok, like, yo, I finna be at the club tonight, what should I wear? And they were like obviously like super fake, and I was looking at them like, what the fuck? And people were eating it up in the comments. They were like, go off, queen. I was like, these have to be AI. And I just saw someone like putting one of the pictures in like an AI generator thing, and it literally said like, this picture is 97%.
I mean, the AI generators are all complete bullshit. Those aren't real. It's all just guessing. I don't think those have any validity to them. However, I would love to see this account and like these pictures and shit, but sadly, I do think it's been taken down. Or she's deleted it or something like that. I thought she said she'd take a break from the internet. Why is she posting shit like that? Something weird's definitely going on if all of that is true, but I can't exactly confirm it. And I can't find the account either, because it was just I need to find this fucking account. I wish I could find it.
She has then deleted all of those pictures because a couple people were commenting like, this looks real fake. And the fact that she's like, oh my god, like, I'm getting so much hate now. I'm like, you are the one who, I never said in my video like, this is her username, this is the girl that did this. She commented under it, and she goes, I'm the nurse, I'm the one. So she outed herself because she wanted attention. I also got this like weird DM yesterday, and it was like, hey, I know that person. She's like dating my brother's ex or like something like that. She was like, she's done this to other influencers before, like just to like stir something up.
She's done this to other influencers. How many other influencers are asking for halter tops that she can scam? I don't know. This is all so weird and strange, but it's like, it's not so outlandish that you would suspect foul play off the bat. I really feel as though it is genuinely possible that this fucking girl is just Tara on an alt account. I'm genuinely leaning like 30% sure it's just Tara. Which is low-key genius, by the way. Like, the amount of, like, fame this has gifted her is crazy. Why would she be making so many videos and, like, really milking this and being so... It does seem like she's being so obtuse that it just cannot be, like, genuinely... She can't be that dumb. She can't be that entitled. You know what I mean? Am I chatting shit here? Do you see where I'm coming from? I think ultimately, if what she's saying here is 100% true and that she isn't actually a nurse, her being a nurse was never really the problem to begin with. It was the tone and entitlement of the response. So I really don't think it changes anything. I think whether or not they're a nurse at a shift or they just couldn't be fucked because they wanted to sleep with their dog. Not like that, but whatever, right? Whatever. It would have been equally as bad, because that wasn't the issue. The issue was, you don't deserve anything. Like, these people don't owe you anything, because you're not actually fucking friends.
Guys, I'm stepping back from social media. Like, I love posting, and I'm gonna miss it so much. Like, I love posting so much. I'm like, she had 0 posts up when she first DM'd me. She does not post. And she's like, for those of you asking, I cannot post a picture of my face because then I'll get doxxed. I'm like, you don't want to post a picture of your face because you're in middle school.
Or maybe because they don't actually exist. and it's just you. I'm just saying, maybe. It's possible.
Like, I've been thinking it for days, but now that I've seen like other people talking about it, I'm like, oh, let me chime in, because I've been thinking that too. She does this for a day job, and I know it.
I mean, it would honestly be more of a reputable job than whatever the fuck you're doing, so I don't even blame her for it if she is. Like, let's be real here. If that is actually what happened here, she fucking got her good. Like, that is an unreal prank. Anyway, are you all ready for, you're not gonna believe it, yet another response? This time on YouTube, and this time 34 minutes long. Just what we needed, eh?
PR disaster. If I had a PR team, they would not know what to do with me. They would be scared of me. I would have a situation on TikTok and they would be
We're gonna up the speed here because I cannot be fucking bothered.
like, hey, you should make an apology video. This is what you should say. And I would turn around and make a video saying, suck my. The world is full of pussies these days who get offended by everything, and I am not gonna feed into it by being like, I apologize for anybody that I may have offended. Like, give me a fucking break. I'm a PR disaster. A PR nightmare.
The world is full of pussies. Look how angry you're getting because he didn't get a free shirt on New Year's Eve. If anyone's the pussy here, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't need to say it, but like, I'm just saying, you've made 10 fucking videos. You've made a movie-length bunch of responses about it all. Because your feelings are hurt that someone you considered a friend just because they watch your videos every now and then didn't send you a free shirt. You have your dream job. You have your dream job. And you're like, I just hate the internet. I hate having bad things. It's like, welcome to having a fucking job. Not every day is going to be amazing. Not every part of the job you're going to fucking adore. Get used to it, man. No matter where you are in life, you're going to have problems. And to be like this surprise and angry at having like at the lack of a problemless life. If these are the extent of your issues and you're unwilling to acknowledge how unproblematic your life is, when there is potentially a nurse out there who has had to work until 3 a.m. and they're still apologizing to you.
Anyways, hi friends. People are trying to bully me into thinking that me calling my followers my friends is like parasocial and weird. Don't care. Being parasocial is fun.
Cocaine is also pretty fun. Doesn't mean you should be doing it every day, though. That's why I only do it every other day, right before a recording.
YouTubers like really helped me out a lot. I had a really hard childhood. Just in terms of like school, I was like bullied in school and I had no friends. So like coming home and watching my favorite YouTubers, like they really felt like my friends. And so you guys feel like my friends and whatever. It's a rainy Sunday. I'm in my Airbnb in LA. If you haven't been following up on TikTok, I moved out of my house because I'm selling it. So I had to get all of my pets and all of my belongings out of the house in order for it to be ready to be shown to people and stuff. So we moved out of there with all the pets. We moved into an Airbnb in West Hollywood. It's been such a dream come true for me living in West Hollywood for a little bit. It's so walkable. Like everyone's so young. Everyone's gay. Like it's just such a good atmosphere. And I've always wanted to.
West Hollywood must be like the Brighton of America. Young and gay. Is that all she has to say about the controversy in this video? That is refreshing, actually, because I was scared the whole 34 minutes would be about this fucking scandal, if you want to call it that.
And like I used to live in an apartment that was 800 square feet, but I did not have 7 animals. So
7 animals. All right, let's just bear that 7 animals, right? Bear that in mind for the future. I think we'll end this video here though, because there's not anything else to talk about, so we'll move on. We'll move on to Tara's regular content, what she does for a living, the fucking inspiring content that she puts out. It's beautiful. You can definitely see why she has 5 million followers based on this whole saga of hers was a pretty big deal. It's like her feigning these arguments, these drunk arguments with her dad, dry begging for money despite being a fucking millionaire to her audience every day, pretty much. There's also a bunch of scams that have been speculated and in some cases exposed about her, and then of course the bird, which we'll talk about as well. We'll start with this though.
I just got into a huge fight with a loved one and just smashed shit in the bathroom, like throwing soap dispensers at the wall in the bathroom, and like there's just glass like all over the floor. Like I've never done that in my life. I was so heated, just throwing
It's not that funny, to be fair. Like, it's not even her house, but this is a hotel. Like, she's just made someone else's job a lot harder. You're a grown woman, man. Like, hold your fucking rag. Don't just break random shit in a hotel. Empathetic person, by the way. She's fucking loving it. Giggling her bollocks off that she broke a soap dispenser or some shit.
It was my dad. It was my dad. We got into a huge fight. I was chucking shit like this against the wall in the bathroom at the hotel, like, I don't know, and now, like, there's all over the floor, like, oh god. Perfect.
Now it's all over that is, you know what? That is actually what happens when you throw shit at the wall. It does end up on the floor sometimes. It doesn't stick to the wall unless you throw like a Pritt stick at it. You have Pritt sticks in America? It's just glue. So pretty highbrow humor from you there. I don't blame you for not understanding it if you didn't. Now you got her chugging wine. It's all bullshit. Like this argument probably didn't even happen. Oh, I just argued with my dad so badly that I felt this fucking violent urge to chuck shit and break property that isn't my own. Let me go on TikTok and laugh about it. 5 million people. Bollocks, man.
Perfect. God, it's such a good night. Like
Fucking hell. She thinks she's like the quirkiest fucker in the world, but realistically, she's like Deku. Quirkless. Yo, I'm proud of myself for that reference, by the way. I never watched MHA. I've never seen an episode of it. That is like, I had to search every fucking corner of my brain to bring that one out. But I know you'll get it, so that's if I got it right. Hopefully I got it right. Is that right? She's nodding.
I'm so heated. I was just throwing shit in the bathroom, just smashed everything in the hotel room. Now my friends are here, so I'm going to meet them downstairs at the Polo Lounge. Jordy's here. We have to find Jordy. Oh God, where's Jordy? He told me to meet him out front. I'm like on the red carpet.
Start really scaring that Uber.
I was like, where's...
But love.
I was like, where's Jordy? You look cute as fuck, mate.
You look cuter.
I don't know if they'll let me in like that.
Good video, that. Fucking riveting content, truly. Look at these comments. This is insane. Tara, leave that boy. What happened to Marty? Who's Marty? What, from Madagascar? Oh, Marty's the parrot. Marty's the bird that we'll get into later. Not get into, fucking hell. That we'll talk about later. But look, I don't give a fuck about your temper tantrum that you had as a grown-ass fucking woman in a hotel room. Chill out. Especially when you're having as many money problems as you are. It's just not a good, it's not a good move. It's not a good move anyway. Well, as many money problems as you claim to be going through, at least. Again, we'll talk about that in just a second. Anyway, I want to show you this video just to show you guys that, you know, every now and then she can actually be really relatable and cute. This video, yeah, really cute, man. This video will have you fucking cheesing. Smiling ear to ear.
I'm puking and sobbing in the front yard again. Oh God, I have to get inside. Ew, I'm so thirsty. Oh, I've had the hiccups for like 3 fucking hours. Oh God.
This is the cringiest video I've ever seen in my life, bro. This is like, everyone knows a kid, if you're like, I don't know, you're 12 years old or so, and you have like a sip of wine, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling this shit, man. Like, this is heavy. Well, for me, I was like 16-year-old drinking in the park because I was a fucking bad boy. At the end of the school year, and there are a bunch of kids about, and I'm telling you, man, this fucking bloke, I'm not going to say his name. I was about to say his name because fuck him, but no, I'm not going to. I'm telling you, yeah, we knew this kid, but we knew what kind of guy he was. So we replaced his shot of vodka. We put like half vodka, half water with all of the drinks that we gave him. And he was just acting out. I'm talking like GCSE drama style acting. And it was fucking very similar to this, by the way. Like, extremely similar. I feel like it might have been her, actually. Fuck it. You know what? I will say their name. It was Tara. Their name was Tara. Their last name was World. Oh, I'm just so drunk. I'm vomiting everywhere, and I've got the fakest hiccups in the world, by the way. But I'm still sober enough to hold this camera completely steady and document my entire fucking night.
My suitcase. I just came from the hotel. And I'm on my way home because I have a thing to do. Ariana's sale is tomorrow. I have to... Ow! You don't have anything to say to me tonight? That's good. Oh, hot. Yeah, I'm under surveillance. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. You want to... Oh! Do you want a kiss? Do you want a kiss? You are under surveillance.
You know, this is actually like really hard to watch. Like, I've seen like incest TikToks on this channel before. I'm having more trouble watching this than those. It's so unbelievably cringe. Like, actually ridiculously fucking cringe that I'm really struggling to sit through it. What are these comments? You are worrying me lately. Where has sensible Tara gone? Ain't no such thing as sensible Tara, man. My average night out, says this person. I guess we got another badass in the comments as well who just fucking chugs alcohol like a boss.
Oh, good thing it's locked tonight. Good thing. I got a little golden ticket over here. Yeah. Shut it. Mom! Mommy's home! Mommy. Mommy's in her heels though. Can you like give me a break?
I think Mummy needs to calm the fuck down, personally. Not one stumble, by the way, in those heels as well. That fucking drunk, not one stumble. Even when the dog's leaning on her, man. I don't know why I'm psychoanalyzing, like fucking, like trying to detective mode this shit. We know it's fake. Anyone who watches this and thinks that she's like actually drunk and recording all this shit. Because even if you were drunk, you'd have to get home, you'd have to put it in your software, you'd have to like actually edit it all together before you put it. She didn't put it out drunk, did she? There's no other word for it, man. It's just cringe.
I was clearly hammered last night. I like lived my rock star fantasy. I broke everything in my hotel room.
Shut up, man.
Like in a fight. Like what the fuck? I went on live stream at the Beverly Hills Hotel last night. God knows what I said. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. today to like hop in line for Ariana's tour. Oh god. I'm on Ticketmaster. The AC guy just showed up and he was like, babe, the key's in the front door. Perfect. Perfect. I was like, you know what, Dan? It sure is, and I'm about to pull trick. I'm never gonna be clean girl aesthetic. It's just never gonna happen for me. Oh, good thing my hair looks like that. Oh god, oh god. I have 5 bathrooms in my house, and they're all somehow being used, so I'm resorting to puking in my yard. Perfect. Perfect. Wait. The Austin, Texas queue is in 2 minutes. Like, hold on.
If she's this insufferable when she's not actually puked once, I can't imagine what it'll be like when she actually fucking pukes next time in her life. We're not gonna fucking stop hearing about it for a month at least. We'll get at least 43 videos on her puke. I love that she called it her rock star moment as well. It's not a fucking rock star moment. It's a subpar moment. Very, the big emphasis on the sub there. Anyway, she does mention there that she live streams. Let's have a look at it, shall we?
Did you hook up? No. No, the girl thing was a lie. It was a lie because I need money for Ariana ticket. No, guys, I'm like really cringy these days online, and it's because of Ariana. As soon as Ariana released like that she was doing a tour, that's when I became cringy online because I have to make money for her tickets. So I have to make OnlyFans money.
Very good. I mean, they're your audience, are your friends, surely, right? So why would you lie about hooking up with a girl? Isn't that like queer baiting or what people call it? Let's have a look at that video, actually. I think we can find it somewhere here, because I want to get a look at this.
There's a bunch of frat boys in my cabana, and I just invited a girl to hook up with for the second time in my life. Like, I don't know what the fuck. It's this influencer that I've been wanting for so long. I just invited her over. And she said, yeah, she was like, I'm on my way. What the fuck? My fiance's in there. My friends are in there. Like, what the hell? She's like 15 minutes away. I literally...
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm just fucking TikTok brain, but I really thought the sentence would end at, she's like 15, and that would be the end of the sentence. My brain's fucked, man, from all these videos. It's horrific.
Since like the Lila scandal of it all in like 2022 where I like hooked up with a girl and I was like, my boyfriend loves it. And everyone was like, you're fetishizing lesbians. And I just invited her to the BHH. Like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do? Hook up in the cabana? No, we're gonna suck and fuck in the cabana because the shade's closed. And I know that the shade's closed, so I'm gonna bring her in there. Is that fine? He's watching.
What? I don't think I needed that video of her saying that this was fake. Anyone who fucking believed this deserves to get scammed. You know what? I say deserved. You probably don't even have a choice. If you believe this, you've definitely been scammed at least 5 times in your life, and it'll happen a couple times more, because this is ridiculous. I guess this is meant to be her OnlyFans promo. She's in a fucking bikini and she's talking about sex, and I guess that's enough. Because she needed Ariana Grande tickets, which, look, again, bear all this in mind, because later on in this video, we'll talk about just how much she fucking begs for money. Because according to her, she's going through like hardcore money problems. That moment was absolutely hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, this person's definitely like 6 years old. What is this? How is the fiance okay with all this? Like, what kind of realistic relationship is this? Well, I guess it's not a realistic relationship. It's all bullshit. So, I mean, you clock that one, to be fair. But then this lady responds with, a lot more long-term relationships do this, hun. Sorry you haven't figured that out yet, but you'll see. You'll see implies that, like, they're going to experience this at some point in their life. Look, I'm sure, I mean, it's not, like, there are definitely some long-term relationships that do this sort of thing, but there's not so many it's worth pointing out to this extent. There's also not so many that you can say guaranteed that someone will, like, experience this in their life. Not only will it not happen to you, but it probably won't happen to anyone that you know either. The chances are so slim. Oh my god, people come into, like, Tara's defense here like it's actually real. This is why she considers them friends, because they're all the most gullible idiots you'll ever meet in your life.
I'm on live because I wanted to like tell the real ones that like I'm not crashing out. I'm trying to direct traffic to my OF because I have like a huge mortgage and like Ariana is on tour now and I have to buy all these tickets and like my brand.
You don't have to buy the tickets though. Maybe prioritize the mortgage before the fucking 30 grand Ariana Grande tickets. I mean, I'm no financial advisor, but I have that skincare actually. I've genuinely lost my train of thought now. I'm sure you knew where I was going with that, whatever I was saying.
Diary is so expensive and I need to like make more money. So I'm like literally trying to drive traffic to my OF and like chaos unfortunately sells. So that's why I'm like crashing out online. But your views aren't worth being embarrassing. They are right now because that's what I care about is my house, like keeping my house, my brand. I care about seeing Ariana on tour a bunch of times with my best friend. Like those are the things that I'm prioritizing. So unfortunately, I have to be cringe on TikTok.
I mean, there's YouTube comments here. This is where the crux of the problem that most people have with her become clearer. Honestly, I think people's issue is that you complain about how you can't afford your house, but then you spend unnecessary money on things. Going to every Ariana Grande show and getting a tour bus is fucking insane when you can't pay your mortgage. I mean, how could you possibly argue with that?
I don't know if anyone noticed, but for a little bit there, I was drinking heavily. I was being messy. I was lying and telling crazy, weird, chaotic stories on TikTok in an attempt to drive traffic to my OF page because I'm struggling with bills. So I got my manager and my financial advisors together and I was like, guys, I know how to direct traffic to my OF page and I'm unfortunately gonna start doing that. So that's where all those videos came from, where I was smashing bottles at the BHH. I was talking about like inviting this girl to come over and fuck me, like all this crazy stuff, and people were commenting like, girl, you need rehab. That was all an attempt to direct traffic to my OF, right? And then like a week and a half ago, I was like, this does not feel genuine to me. I'm done. I'm gonna go back to posting.
What do you mean this does not feel genuine to me? It's like, by definition, it's not genuine. Which is, I mean, it's not like a crime if you're being honest about it. Like, I kind of, in some way, shape, or form, respect this sort of like, look in hindsight of it all and being like, look, that's all bullshit. I'm just trying to make money off of it. It's like, you know what? Fair enough. But then you can't say shit like that and then also say, you know, my audience, they're my friends. Because you don't treat your friends like this, do you? Like, it's all, like, are they your friends or not? It just seems dead manipulative. On top of that, the fucking constant money complaining is insufferable, man. No one wants to hear some millionaire in LA complain that they can't afford their mansion, the mortgage on their mansion. Why'd you buy a fucking mansion then if you can't afford the mortgage? Also, you can afford the mortgage. Stop spending money on dumb shit and you'll be fine.
I like normal content on TikTok, the stuff that makes me happy, because this isn't making me happy. This is a little summary of a text I received yesterday from one of my managers in a group chat with my parents. Happy Monday, everyone. Tara did an amazing job with the TikToks from the 1st to the 10th. The 1st to the 10th is when I was breaking bottles at the hotel, pretending I was cheating on my fiance, vomiting on TikTok. That's what I was doing from the 1st to the 10th. Tara did an amazing job with the TikToks from the 1st to the 10th. She brought in so many eyes. It carried over for about a week, but the traffic has subsided back to where it was at. Tara, since you're doing 30 hard, we're now seeing a decline of 77% on incoming traffic. It's so fucked. Like, I just want to make my normal videos. Like, I don't want every single TikTok to be me like, I'm fucking hammered and who knows what I'm doing tonight, and oh my god, I'm fucking this girl, and like, fuck yeah. Like, I can't do that. I'm an adult. I'm so sick of this. I got that text yesterday. I was like, of course.
You know what? This fucking plays right into my theory. Oh, I don't want to be making these videos. Maybe instead she came up with this cunning scheme of creating an alt account that scammed her out of a halter top. I've already forgotten. It's been a while. That fucking plays perfectly into what's going on here, man. I don't know. I've gone from 30% to like 60% sure it was just her on an alt account now. Because we know she's willing to lie and bullshit. I reckon in a matter of days, like a week or so, we're gonna get a video being like, it was all fake. I fooled all of you. Every single one of you, I fucking bamboozled you. And you know what? When that video comes out, I will legitimately say, like, you know what, lass? Fucking fair one. Very clever. This one here, not nearly as clever though. Oh, I need traffic for my OF, so let me talk about sex and wear a bikini. Yeah, big scheme, that one. Also, does acting drunk make people more likely to buy your OF? That's a little worrying if true. There are some pretty good solutions to like this, not having enough money. You could just fuck the house off. No, you know what? I've already said this so many times. It's just so obvious. Like, just stop spending money on dumb shit and you'll be fine.
I don't think Taraswrld is like broke in the sense where she's gonna lose her home. I think she's broke in the sense of she won't be able to afford the luxuries that she's maintained this long.
The mortgage is 25 grand, by the way. I don't know if that's like 1 month of the mortgage or maybe a few months of stacked up. That doesn't really make any sense though. If she needs to spend 25k every month for 30 fucking years, I don't know. It's on, like, why would you do that, man? You don't need a house that big. It's got 5 bathrooms. Why? It's just you and your man, I think. Anyway, then her next incredible scheme was this one.
I want to make a tell-all video where I talk about everything that I have never addressed before. Comment down below something that you want me to answer, something that I've never talked about before, something I've never addressed before, and I'm gonna make like a long video answering everything. It's gonna have to be behind a paywall of some sort, like Patreon, because I guess I'm gonna be like airing out all of my dirty laundry for the past 5 years. Can you tell like mortgages do? I can't. Like, this is so cringe. I like can't believe I'm putting myself through this, but I'm doing it because mortgages do. Comment your questions down below and I will film it this week and I'll let you know when it's posted. I need to move out of Beverly Hills.
She keeps fucking talking about this mortgage. Like, this is the thing. How does she have fans? How do people actually sit every day and watch this shit? It's just a rich girl complaining that she doesn't make enough money. Who the fuck is genuinely entertained by it? How does she have fans? This is why I think unironically, this is why I think the nurse thing is bullshit, because the nurse on her account supposedly said that Tara was her favorite creator. But why the fuck would this girl be anyone's favorite creator? It sounds dumb, but that is like, that really sticks out to me. And if it is her behind the account, it's like a weird ego thing as well, where it's like, oh, of course I'll be the favorite creator. I'm gonna make myself this person's favorite creator. And you got these questions here. Who did you vote for? Which she hearted. I guess that implies that she's gonna answer it. What happened to Marty, the bird, which hasn't been on camera for a couple of years now since the controversy, I guess. I don't think this Q&A ever happened, by the way. Like, I can't find any clips of it. Although maybe that's because she sued everyone who released the Q&A because it's meant to be behind a paywall. I'm not joking, by the way. Well, I'll show you the video.
I just filmed like the hardest video I've ever made and talked about things that I was never planning on talking about online before. And I'm so traumatized right now, like all over again. And
traumatized, you know. Fucking traumatized. The word traumatized has suffered so much in the last half decade or so on the internet that we're using it now. I say we, that she's now using it to describe a fucking Q&A video that she rushed out that was probably fake to pay her mortgage. This is the easiest couple $1,000s that any human being has ever made. I don't give a it's just bullshit, man. Maybe don't impulsively buy a house that you can't afford.
I'm like posting this, I guess, tomorrow. I am gonna go on a gummy walk with my dog and pretend like that never happened and I'm never looking at comments ever again. Why do I put myself through things like this? Oh yeah, because the mortgage is due. How could I forget? Okay, bye.
Mate, this faux cute relatable vibe is horrific. And also this bullshit TikTok thing. Oh, bye guys, I'm leaving now. Pretends to leave that. It's like, your phone is there. Your phone is right there. You literally need to come back to pick the phone up, stop recording, and bring it with you. Why are you acting like you're walking away? You're not walking anywhere, man. You're gonna walk. The dog's probably gonna be so confused. Like, I thought we were going out. Why the fuck are you walking back? I'd be willing to bet so much, by the way, like, she doesn't even walk the fucking dog. She'll walk back to the phone and be like, oh, you know what? We walked over to the door. That's enough of a walk, I guess.
I just filmed a video talking about a lot of things that I've never talked about online before, and it was a really hard video for me to film, and all I ask, if you are gonna watch it, it's live now, please don't clip it and post it on TikTok, Reddit. I will seriously take you to fucking court. Like, I'm not playing. I talked about—
not enough money for a mortgage. Enough money to sue potentially see hundreds of people who clip up a fucking Q&A video and put it out the fucking wally. Out of sheer respect, I won't watch it. I don't think we should be watching people's pain first entertainment. I wish you the best, Tara. I just have to cry. You made me rich and I blew it all on stupid shit and can't afford my 25 grand a month mortgage. So now I need to make traumatizing Q&A videos behind paywalls. But don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare clip it up, because I will make you regret the day you were born.
Something really vulnerable and something that I'm not proud of, and it's something that I wasn't even really ready to talk about yet, and I talked about it anyways, and I'm just asking you to please watch it and keep it to yourself. Here's a little random.
How do people fall for this? How do people fall for this? There's so many comments of people falling for it and being like, oh my god, where can I watch this video? I'm not gonna watch it out of respect for you. What is wrong with these people?
From the video of me wailing at the camera, that it just still like fucks me up all the time thinking about it, and I never thought that I was gonna talk about this online because I'm so ashamed and I'm so embarrassed. I feel like such a shit person.
Shut up! Fucking mug. She's so annoying, isn't she? She's so annoying. Soppy twat, man. Crying over it. Q&A, bro. Don't make the video then. Look at this, by the way. Someone has posted like a text version of what she said. And apparently it's just her saying that she gave the bird to her dad. I can't see any evidence of this though. Like someone would have clipped it. Someone would have clipped it and we'd see it. I don't even know where she's put it out on, which is why I don't think she's even put it out anywhere, to be honest. Phoebe's diary. Is that it? No, that's vegan beauty and self-care. Where's the fucking OF? You can adopt a cat. So where the fuck is the paywall stuff then? It's nowhere. I can't find it anywhere. Where is it all?
A bunch of questions in the video that I've never talked about online before. It's live now. You can find it on either of my OF accounts. I have a free account that you can subscribe to for free, and I also have the VIP account. It's available now on either of those pages. Enjoy.
I can't believe I'm about to search this up. Taraswrld OF. Just filmed the craziest B/G scene? Okay. I can't believe this is in my search history as well. What is B/G in porn? Boy, girl. I mean, it's not that exotic, really. I'm not gonna buy this. Like, I am dedicated, but I'm not gonna buy this. How the fuck would I explain to the accountant that this is a business expense?
I just had to post the most traumatizing video ever, and now I'm just mortified.
I hate the words that she used. I had to post the most traumatizing video ever. You didn't have to do anything. The most traumatizing video ever. You know how many videos are out there of like people describing really horrific times in their life or like detailing really bad things that have happened to them? The average YouTuber response video is more traumatizing than whatever the fuck you just did.
You guys are gonna hang out with me so that I have someone to hang out with. We're gonna go to the gym, and then we're gonna shower and get ready at the gym because we have a dinner reservation after, and then we're gonna go straight to dinner. And we're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be great. I'm at the tanning.
Gym membership is $800 a month, by the way. That's the gym that she uses, so bear that in mind. Money problems, yeah?
On first, and I'm a little bit worried because I have to lay in a silent tanning booth for 10 minutes with my own thoughts. I'm gonna have to put on like a podcast or something. I'm just like, I don't miss the anxiety that comes with posting something like this. Like, I name dropped a lot in that video, and that's why I like put it behind a paywall, because that's like, I would never post something like that on YouTube, but it makes me so anxious. I'm like, ah. I survived the tanning booth. I did not die. I just got to the gym, and of course now I'm spiraling about something else. I'm like, so tomorrow I'm gonna be on set for like a YouTube channel that's doing like a video based around influencers, and I'm like, oh my god, what if someone that I talked about in this video is like gonna be there tomorrow? I literally texted my manager. I was like, hey, do you think you could like give me a list of everyone that's gonna be there tomorrow? Because like, I'm so sorry, I cannot handle that. Like, they will never see it unless it gets clipped on TikTok, but like, oh.
To be fair, I feel as though a lot of it could very well just be rage bait. Which I know rage bait is a very overused term, but like, there's not really another option here. Either she's that genuinely obtuse and entitled, or she's doing a lot of it on purpose. Like, I do think her real personality seeps through every now and then, and it's not a particularly kind one, but I just don't know if she's actually that dumb to be like, I have these money problems, and then go on to spend 30 grand on Ariana Grande tickets, like seeing multiple shows with her friends, booking these hotels, these Airbnbs, getting these like $1,000 dinners, having this gym that's $800 a month, crying about these Q&A videos, and that it all just seems so ridiculous that it cannot be real.
Absolutely zero hate to it was an apartment, but like most people can't even afford one home. You've had 2. You've also had 4 DUIs.
Sorry, is that right? Is that right? Let me look that up.
People ask me why I don't drive. So I compiled a list of why I can't drive. I got a DUI when I was 18. I ran over a gas pump, knocked it over, ran it over, then left, got a hit and run. I've hit a deer. I've hit a bird. I played bumper cars off of a fucking curb once and ruined my car. I've hit a plaza sign. I have T-boned somebody and their car door came off. I rear-ended someone in DC. I rear-ended somebody else in Providence and it broke my stepdad's wrist who was in the passenger seat. I hit a brand new BMW in a parking lot.
Surely you lose your license by like the third thing on this list. What is going on in America? Or maybe, once again, it's fake. Just hear me out. I don't mean to act crazy here, but like, I don't know, man. It seems a little bit fishy.
Hit a big rock that really totaled my car. I floored it through a fucking lake and soaked my engine, so that ruined my engine. I have hit a couch on the highway going about 75 miles per hour, and I've also hit somebody's Jeep in a rental car. I had to get a rental car for a rental car. Let's play Guess My Insurance in the comments. Let's play Guess Tara's car insurance. Guess how much it is.
If this is real, why are you sat there so proud of it? Oh, I'm an incompetent fuck who puts people's lives in danger on a daily basis and kills animals. I thought you loved animals. Why are you laughing about all this then?
I was like, I paid almost $2,000 for these pit seats. I need these pit seats. She was like, yeah, we can replace them with like balcony ticket. I was like, no, like I finna be in the pit.
No!
Like I bought these pit tickets. I need these pit tickets.
Holy shit! I had no idea that was her. Was that her big break? That's fucking insane. All right, now it's time to talk about the bird drama as well as some other stuff that we missed out on. I want to give credit to a YouTuber known as Mimi or Mimi. I'm not exactly too sure how to pronounce it. A lot of these clips are rather hard to find now because it was so long ago, so I'm getting a lot of them from her channel. So go show her some love.
Heidi, you want to know what everyone's saying about you in the comments? They're saying you have the biggest wings that they've ever seen. Your wingspan is unreal. They're saying you're the best flyer out of all the birds in the whole world. That's what they said. Why would I lie? That's what they're all saying. I would never lie about that kind of stuff.
Oh, she got an African grey. Those are incredibly beautiful birds. I fucking love African greys. If I had the time and wherewithal and effort to actually own one, I'm sure I would. But they are just way too high maintenance, unfortunately. Fuck me, are they amazing. I hope that she, like, actually sort of, I guess, researched before she got one, though. Because influencers do have a bad habit of just buying pets for views or whatever. And with African greys in particular, that can be really bad. Because they require a lot of knowledge.
All right, I don't know if anyone knows this, but like, if you touch a bird on its back or under its wings, it like rouses the bird. And for the first like, the first like 4 months I had Marty, like I didn't know that. I got comments like, don't touch him on his back, you're turning him on. I was like, off. So I'd touch his back, I'd rub under your wings, okay. And then he started screaming all day long, like all day. He would scream all day long. I was like, why is he screaming, He was screaming because he was frustrated because I wasn't like continuing to touch into the good stuff. So Marty is attracted to me.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, so she didn't research anything, basically. She just got an African grey because fuck it. I actually did know that. I've owned budgies before because my uncle came into the house one day and just fucking threw them into the gaff and ran away. So I had 2 budgies and I had to do some research over it, and that was very quickly discovered. Because it can lead to like some really bad shit, like hormonal changes, excessive egg laying as well. But also like a lot of them will pluck their feathers out because they get that fucking frustrated. Like it isn't a laughing matter at all. It's not the sort, especially with an African grey, you kind of just sort of laugh it off and be like, oh, he's sexually attracted to me, ha ha ha. Nah, you really fucked up here. Like you should have done your research, pal.
And you know what? Sometimes I do still touch under the wings. And we're gonna have eggs one day. You want me to touch in the good spots? Yeah? I'm such a sick and like I still do it sometimes.
Oh, fucking hell. So she just still hasn't, she doesn't understand the severity of it. Like in her mind, it's just, well, I'm just stroking a bird. How bad could it possibly be? Thank you all for holding me accountable. But clearly she doesn't actually fucking understand the criticisms that she's getting. Like this time she actually thinks it's not that deep. She's already told us that the bird is expressing frustration and anger and it's not good for them, right? He's been crying all day. So why the fuck are you still doing it and bragging about it?
Because like now I know, See, now I know when I touch right there. Ding dong. Sometimes I get Marty's hopes up. I'm like, you know what? One day we're gonna have eggs and we're gonna have a family.
It's not funny. It really isn't that funny. Like, at all. It's just really bad for you should not own an African grey.
It was just me, it was me, like, making these jokes, like, in the like, this that I say in, like, my family group chat, like, my friends group chat, like, oh, yeah, and I still do it sometimes. Like, why would I say that? I was joking.
You can't say you're joking when you're doing it on camera on the video you released. It's not even like someone recorded it. You put it out, man. Like, what the fuck? You're doing it on camera after saying you know how bad it is. And I shouldn't be shouting. This was ages ago. So, like, criticizing it now doesn't really do anything. I'm just trying to give you a whole history of this last year. It's like, oh, I beat my children. And then people start criticizing you for it. And you're like, no, I don't actually beat, I was joking. But in the initial video, you say you beat your children. And then you pick one of them up, chuck them in the air and fucking donkey kick them. Or do like a goal kick, like you're a goalkeeper in football or soccer, whatever you call it.
I do want to say, I don't think she's full on effed her bird.
What the no, alright, good caveat, I guess. But like, who the fuck is claiming that? No one thinks that. No one thinks she fucked her bird. How would that even be possible? How would that even be possible? It wouldn't it? Who the fuck said that? A statistically insignificant amount of people was saying that she fucked her bird. There's no way. There's no way that was what people were saying.
But I want to preface before we get into it that there is a lot of inconclusive information. It's really confusing. This picture has gone around and people are claiming it was Tara doing blackface, but after looking into it, I don't know if this is actually Tara or somebody else due to the surrounding context. The picture was originally posted on the Twitter and the caption says,
No, that can't be real. That is not real, man. No shot.
at Ali's Beeb, or ALYSBIEB. I don't know what you were going for, and I don't really care, but never do this again. This is highly offensive no matter the motive. This Twitter handle is no longer active, so the person either deleted their Twitter or changed their name, but the person who made this tweet calling this picture out seemed to be directing this picture to whoever Ali's Beeb is, if I'm saying that correctly. When searching on Twitter for that username, some pictures came up of a person who did look more like the person in the picture. The problem is this picture is really blurry and pixelated. With all of the context given, I assume that this is the person in that picture. Now, I don't know if this is somebody Tara knew, but she did respond to this with a now deleted tweet, which was reposted on Reddit and on a TikTok that seems to defend this. Defending this is still really bad.
What did she say? If a black person put white makeup all over them, everyone would think it's funny. She's actually thick as hell. I don't know, man. This was a while ago. I don't know how old she was. I'm sure she doesn't believe that now. And if she does, she definitely wouldn't be stupid enough to make a tweet like that. I don't know if it was her, though. I think that's silly to assume that. But still, she's co-signing it, so, I mean, it might as well be her. I think we'll end the video there, actually, because we're getting into sort of speculative territory, and I'm not too comfortable with that. I don't think that picture was her. I think Tara made a very, very dumb statement a couple years back. Hopefully, she doesn't fucking believe that anymore, because that is like mask off. You know what I mean? That is like, that's before the whole being cringe on purpose, faking shit. Like, that is actually what she believed, at least at the time. So that makes me think, like, yeah, man, there's definitely sort of rich, entitled white girl energy within her that is possibly still being carried through to this day. And it's not all just irony or fake shit, you know what I mean? Like, she is definitely, to an extent, this entitled mean girl, I think. Who buys birds for views on TikTok and does a bunch of fake shit. And it's just all around not the most, I don't know, pleasant person. You won't catch me watching any of their TikToks for pleasure. And 3 hours into this recording, I am still yet to find one reason as to why anyone else would do such a thing either. With all that being said, I do think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed, of course. Thank you all very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.